to anybody that's watching. Just thought I'd do a quick recap of what I think gold is going to be doing tomorrow on the 25th. So on the daily time frame, we are uptrending. We had last a breaker structure to the upside, and following that, three very healthy green days. Following this, over the past 2 days, we have been in a downtrend on the smaller time frames. Keeping that in mind, um, that downtrend most of the time is, yes, you can trade that downtrend, but if you're swing trading or just like intraday trading, that downtrend is just a retrace on the daily. So if you look at this, we have so this from the high to the low is where I drew it out. This area right here is a discount zone, and also we had this fair value gap right here. This fair value gap was filled completely. We are in a discount zone, so going solely based off of technical analysis, this downtrend should be over soon, unless of course there's news. Some news that is causing gold to drop, such as treaties, peace treaties, um, or the dollar strengthening. I believe if the dollar strengthens, then gold goes down. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I do know that peacetime and wartime strongly affects gold. So looking at the 4 hour, we were in a very strong uptrend with small pullbacks, and then we hit a high. We ate up these highs. I said in my last video, I believe I said we were going to specifically target this area right here. This was the next area we were definitely going to hit within a day or two. And on Monday, right here, that's like the first thing we did in the morning before market even opened. We took out these highs. Following that, we took out all of these relative equal highs, just a giant pool of orders waiting to be filled. After we did that, there was a long ways for price to go from here up to here, and I said in my Discord that we were most likely going to go down. People didn't listen to me, but we did, taking out one, these imbalances here, and two, other lows, so that we can continue upward. In order to go up, you normally have to go down. Anywho, so on that daily time frame, we retrace. On the 4 hourly, we are downtrending. We had one breaking structure here, and if you don't trust that, we also broke this strong low. So it's a clear shift from bullish to bearish. However, I'm not sure this will continue for a long time. All I'm looking for right now is a breaker structure to go long to the upside. This area, I want to go do a breaker structure off of a very weak candle like this. I would rather see like a nice, like a check mark, and then a retrace, and then a breaker structure. So if we close above this area, I may go long with stops at this low. That's also something I wanted to mention. Last week, we had a very similar setup regarding this trend line and a low. If I can find it, okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of my drawings and pretend like past couple of days haven't happened. So we had this trend line right here. It's just this with this low and this low. Okay. So ignore that third low right there. So we are ignoring here and to the right. We're strictly looking at this area right here. I said there was a trend line as well as a pretty strong, a healthy low, and this, yeah. And so I wanted us to hit this low, and I said if we hit this low that combines with this trend line, there's a double, like it's like a relatively equal highs where there's double liquidity, but it's like two different concepts. So I don't know, maybe that helped. So we had a low and the trend line. We hit the low and the trend line, and then we pumped up. And now we have something very similar where there's this trend line adjusted to that new low, and then we have this low right here. So this guy and the trend line. So we may come down and take out and wick both areas. Let's see if I can try to create a little visual demonstration. Maybe we'll do something like this. And obviously, I don't think it will be perfect because things in the market aren't always perfect. But maybe we'll wick this. Maybe we'll come down to this low right here. So maybe we'll come down here and just do what we did last time. A small retracement up. And yeah, like filling these imbalances in this very, very strong high. So we have a duplicate setup just 1 week after it happened. We are in a discount zone on the daily, the 4 hourly as well as the hourly. We're currently downtrending, but once again, from this low all the way from this low up to that high, that is we've retraced back to the 50% mark, which indicates we are in a discounted price area. This area would be discounted. This would be overpriced. Also, in this general area, we had filled a fair value gap that was on the daily. If you forgot, it was this area right here. Okay, so we filled this 4 hourly downtrend, 1 hourly downtrend, discounted zone. All I'm really looking for is a break of structure to the upside so I can take longs. And if I do take longs, I will post my entry and my stop loss with take profit, see how that goes. But um, I'm I don't want to say 50-50. I would say more like 75%, 75-25, 75% sure that this is just a retracement and we are going to continue upwards. And then, of course, there's 25% because the markets are always changing. It's very difficult. All it takes is one uh, big financial institution to decide that they want to sell all or most or a large portion of their gold holdings, and price will dump. So technical analysis does work, but it will never beat, like, it's not magic. What moves the markets? Yes, there might be some sort of algorithm, but what moves the markets is money. And big big firms like Fidelity, BlackRock, forget there's two other really big ones. They hold a lot of the stock market. They control the stock market basically. So all it takes is just one of those guys to decide they want to short and take out these lows so that then they can take profits. But the idea is that they are bullish right now and that they let price retrace down to here so that they can get a better entry, like a cheaper price, and sell up here and let orders build up here so that when they drive price up, all these orders will be taken out. Just a quick video for today. That's my ideas on gold. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching.